Throughout the human history, migration has been a fundamental strategy for survival. People have always fled from natural disasters, wars, persecution, and poverty. Or more simply, people move in search of better living conditions for themselves and their families. Or to quote Francesca Mannocchi's words, they move just because they want to move. They would like to have the right to move. Migrations often represent the end of a nightmare and the beginning of a new life, a new hope for those who migrate, and the possibility to offer solidarity on the part of those who receive. So this encounter between those in need and those who can help represents, according to us, the highest expression of what we humans can do. In the 19th century, millions of Italians migrated to Brazil, Argentina, Uruguay, and the United States to escape poverty. At the end of the Spanish Civil War, defeated Republicans were welcomed in Chile with the help of Pablo Neruda. Then, with the advent of Pinochet dictatorship, many Chileans, like Isabel Allende, were welcomed in Venezuela. Migration has often enriched the host countries, as demonstrated by the small country of Luxembourg, from which we are speaking today, where immigrants make up 50% of the population. Migration is therefore a natural and a positive phenomenon if it is seen through the lens of humanity. Today, we are talking about migration with a great expert, the journalist Francesca Mannocchi, who has a profound knowledge of the dramas often faced by those who dare to undertake the journey. Before giving the floor to Francesca, we would like to show you a short video that Francesca shot in Libya.
I will never forget my home.
We don't eat, we pass around the way.
Can I say something? Your embassy.
Look at the food we eat.
قول انت في نيجيريا نقدر اني نمشي بجواب.
Look at the food we eat.
Let me
Just
show.
one.
But do you expect him to give
In
you
the
5?
night, we eat one.
قول له قوانين يعني
She's calling you.
قوانين.
We are dying, help us.
600 or 700 Nigerians dying. People die every day here. Buried, not that we don't know where they're buried them. We are crying every day. Please, we need a help. Please, if there's any way UN or anybody can help us to remove us from here, okay, let them take money. We give them money. Let them just take us out. They say they don't need money.
So a big thank you to Francesca for sharing these videos. This is just the first one. We will show more videos later on and more pictures. So I give the floor to Francesca.
Thanks, Robert, and thanks, Josiane, and good evening. I'm glad to be here, and thanks for having me. So just to give you an idea, this video is from 2017, the beginning of 2017. It was shot in Garian in Libya. And this prison is one of the official detention centers in Libya. When I say official, I mean the ones officially managed by the Ministry of Interior and a specific department of the Ministry of Interior of Libyan government, of Tripoli Libyan government, one of the two. We will see later. This was the last time I was able to visit the detention center, and then I was prevented for 1.5 years, me, like many other journalists, after Italy signed the famous Memorandum of Understanding with the Libyan government. After our then Gentiloni government signed the agreement in February 2017, it was impossible for journalists to enter the prison, and for many of us to get a visa to enter Libya for a long time. Seems to be a paradox for us as Italian, but the first time I was able to enter again in a detention center was when Salvini was our Minister of Interior. And this is just to show how history can be very, can become a paradox. So this is just to explain the video we just seen.